When you think of a caterpillar, you probably picture a cute, squishy little creature munching on a leaf, just waiting for its big glow up into a butterfly. But nature has a dark side, and in some corners of the world, it's designed caterpillars to be straight-up walking nightmares. These aren't the friendly critters from your garden. This is a countdown of the top 10 scariest-looking caterpillars on the planet, whose wild appearances are a billboard for the potent defenses they're packing. Some are just brilliant actors, while others carry venom that can leave you in a world of pain. So as we count down from 10 to 1, things are going to get weirder and a lot more dangerous. Number 10. The lobster moth caterpillar. Kicking off our list is something that looks less like an insect and more like a science fiction movie monster. Found in the beech forests of Europe and into parts of Western Asia, the lobster moth caterpillar Steropus foggy is a true master of intimidation. When it feels threatened, it rears up its head and tail, arching its body into a posture that is just bizarre. Its most terrifying feature has to be its super long front legs, which look unnervingly like spider legs or lobster claws. It holds them forward to spook predators, and its swollen rear end completes the alien look, making it seem more like a scorpion than a caterpillar. But here's the twist: for all its nightmare fuel appearance, this thing is all bluff. The lobster moth caterpillar is completely harmless to humans. Its entire defense is based on looking so freakishly threatening that you and any smart predator will decide to just back away slowly. Number 9. The hickory horned devil. Coming in at number 9 is a caterpillar that will scare you with its size alone. Meet the hickory horned devil, the larval stage of the stunning regal moth. This is one of the largest caterpillars in North America, reaching up to 6 inches long. Stumbling across one of these in the eastern United States is an experience you won't forget. Its body is a bright turquoise green, but it's the horns that give this devil its name. It has huge reddish-orange horns curving back from its head, with smaller black-tipped spikes all down its body. It honestly looks like a tiny dragon, but despite its fearsome name and look, the hickory horned devil is another gentle giant. Those intimidating horns are actually soft, and it has no venom or sting whatsoever. If you bother it, it might thrash around dramatically, but it's all for show. Its scariness is purely visual, a clever strategy to make any predator think twice before trying to eat it. Number 8. The saddleback caterpillar. Alright, we're done with the bluffers. Now we're getting into caterpillars that can actually back up their scary looks. At number 8, we have the saddleback caterpillar Scariest stimuli. This little guy is a walking, talking do not touch sign. Found throughout the eastern United States, it's small but unforgettable. Its body is mostly a bright, slug-like green, but right in the middle is a bold brown patch with a wide-ringed oval inside it that looks just like a saddle. On either side of this saddle are fleshy, horn-like protrusions covered in venomous spines. These are called urticating hairs, and they're basically tiny, hollow needles full of venom. If you touch them, they deliver an immediate and intensely painful sting. People have compared the pain to a bee sting, but often much worse, and it can come with swelling, redness, and even nausea. This is one creature whose beauty is a direct warning of the misery it can bring. Number 7. The moth caterpillar. Next up, we have another species that loves to advertise its danger. The moth caterpillar Automaris io*, is found all across North America, from southern Canada, throughout the eastern and central US, and down into Mexico. When they're young, they're orange and travel in groups, but as they grow up, they turn a brilliant green with bold red and white stripes. What really makes them stand out, though, are the clusters of venomous, branching spines that cover their entire body, making them look like a living cactus. Each one of those delicate-looking spines is a tiny hypodermic needle. Just brushing against this caterpillar will cause the spines to break off in your skin, delivering a nasty sting that causes a sharp, burning pain, and can lead to dermatitis that lasts for hours or even days. It's a painful reminder that this brightly colored caterpillar is anything but defenseless. Number 6. The hickory tussock caterpillar. At number 6 is a caterpillar that looks like a piece of modern art, but it comes with a painful secret. The hickory tussock caterpillar *Lavicampicaria*, native to eastern North America, is instantly recognizable. It's covered in fluffy, stark white hairs with a pattern of black tufts and long, black spears sticking out. It might look soft and petable, but touching it is a big mistake. Those barbed hairs are loosely attached and can easily get embedded in your skin. For most people, this causes a mild to moderate rash, a lot like poison ivy. However, some sensitive individuals report more severe reactions, including significant swelling and a burning sensation, with nausea being a rare complaint. The hairs are especially dangerous if they get in your eyes. This caterpillar's striking look is a clear sign that it is not to be handled. We're only halfway through our list, and the caterpillars are already getting seriously nasty. The next 5 species take Scary to a whole new level, with even more potent defenses and bizarre appearances. If you're fascinated by the darker side of nature, do us a favor and hit that subscribe button so you don't miss our future deep dives into the world as most incredible creatures. Now, let's get to our top 5. Number 5. The bag shelter caterpillar. Kicking off the top 5 is a creature from Australia whose danger isn't just in a single touch, but in its very presence. The bag shelter caterpillar *Ochrogaster lunifer*, also known as the processionary caterpillar, is famous for traveling in long, head-to-tail lines. These guys are covered in millions of tiny, barbed hairs that they can shed into the air around them. These airborne hairs can cause painful rashes, breathing problems if inhaled, and severe eye injuries. What makes them uniquely dangerous, especially in Australia, is their devastating effect on horses. The hairs are strongly linked to a condition called equine amnionitis and fetal loss. It's thought that when pregnant mares ingest contaminated grass, the hairs trigger an inflammatory reaction that leads to abortion, causing major economic losses for the horse industry. The danger from these caterpillars is widespread and invisible, a floating cloud of pain for anyone or anything that gets too close. Number 4. The flannel moth caterpillar. At number 4, we have a master of deception, the flannel moth caterpillar. You can find these in the Americas, where they're often called the puss caterpillar or asp. The most famous of the bunch is the southern flannel moth larva, *Megalopyge opercularis*. It looks unbelievably soft and cuddly, covered in a thick coat of long, fur-like hairs that make it look like a tuft of cotton or a tiny Persian cat. But hiding under that inviting fluff is an arsenal of toxic spines. This is one of the most venomous caterpillars in the United States. Even a light brush against one will embed those spines in your skin, releasing a powerful venom. Victims often describe the pain as immediate, radiating, and absolutely excruciating, with some anecdotally saying it's worse than a scorpion sting or even a broken bone. The intense pain can also be accompanied by swelling, nausea, and headaches, sometimes serious enough to require a trip to the hospital. This is the definition of a wolf in sheep's clothing. Number 3. The Hawaiian carnivorous inchworm. Now for something completely different. Breaking into our top 3 is a caterpillar that's scary not because of venom, but because of what it does. The Hawaiian carnivorous inchworm, from the genus Eupathecia*, completely shatters the caterpillar rulebook. While almost every other caterpillar is a peaceful plant eater, this one is a straight-up ambush predator. It camouflages itself as a twig, waiting perfectly still. It uses tiny sensory hairs on its back to feel for anything that touches it. When an unlucky fly or spider brushes past, the caterpillar strikes with lightning speed. In a whip-fast motion, It snaps its body backward, grabs the victim with 6 claw-like legs, and holds it in a death grip while it eats it alive. In Hawaii, where there are no native praying mantises, around 18 different species of these caterpillars have evolved to fill that predator role. It's a living nightmare, a caterpillar that hunts. Number 2. The assassin caterpillar. Our runner-up for the scariest caterpillar in the world has a fearsome and earned reputation for being deadly. Meet Lonomia obliqua *, the assassin caterpillar of South America. Widely considered one of the most dangerous caterpillars on Earth, this species has been responsible for numerous human deaths, especially in Brazil. It's covered in spine clusters that look like tiny, venomous Christmas trees. The true danger is its powerful venom, which is packed with agents that destroy the body's ability to clot blood. A single touch isn't usually enough to cause major harm, but the problem is that these caterpillars often cluster in large groups on tree trunks, making it easy to brush against several at once. When enough venom gets in, it can trigger a terrifying condition where the body's clotting factors are used up, leading to uncontrollable bleeding. Victims can suffer from massive internal hemorrhaging, bleeding from their gums and nose, and kidney failure. Without prompt medical treatment with antivenom, a run-in with these assassins can be fatal. Number 1. The puss moth caterpillar. So, what could possibly be scarier than the assassin caterpillar? We're done with deadly venoms. Now we are talking about alien-level intimidation and chemical warfare. Coming in at number 1 is the bizarre puss moth caterpillar Truer avinula, found across Europe, North Africa, and Asia. This creature looks like a character ripped straight from a horror movie. Its body is a bright, vibrant green, but it's the massive, swollen head often edged in red that gives it a permanent, terrifying frown. When this caterpillar feels threatened, it performs a frightening defense display known as the face of doom. It retracts its true head into its swollen thorax, making it look like it has a huge, menacing face with two black spots that resemble vacant, terrifying eyes. But the real fear factor lies in its tail. It has 2 long, whip-like appendages called anal prolegs that can be rapidly unfurled. And if this visual display isn't enough, it can deliver a potent defense. When seriously provoked, it can forcefully squirt a fine jet of formic acid, the chemical found in and stings, from a gland near its mouth, accurately targeting the predator. This caterpillar is terrifying because it combines extreme visual deception, looking like a grinning monster, with a physical threat. The whip-like tails and a chemical defense potent enough to ward off birds and humans alike. It is the ultimate evolution in fear, a single organism that can scare you, whip you, and then sting you with acid. That is why the puss moth caterpillar earns the crown as the scariest looking and most versatile defender on our list. From alien mimics to walking chemical weapons, the caterpillar world is way more complex and dangerous than most of us ever imagined. The next time you see a weird-looking caterpillar, you might want to think twice before getting a closer look. Nature has given these creatures incredible tools for survival, and sometimes, those tools are the stuff of nightmares. Which of these caterpillars did you find the most terrifying? Let us know in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this trip to the dark side of the insect world, don't forget to like this video and subscribe the Top Wonder channel for more.